with you guys, as in like my go-to foundations from drugstore brand to high end. And I'm going to start with my drugstore brand because this is something that it's easy for you guys to pick up and it's affordable. So my first one is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. It gives a really full coverage. If you gotta bleh. It gives full coverage, but you really have to be really careful about how much you use because this can get very cakey. A $3 one that I really like is the BH Cosmetics Liquid Foundation. Absolutely love these foundations. I picked this foundation up in every shade. It's definitely worth the hype, and it's kind of underrated in my opinion because this stuff is bomb and it gives off a really nice coverage, and it's buildable. Another one of my favorites which just came out is the IMAN Concealing Foundation. Absolutely love this foundation. It gives off sort of like a CC cream effect where it still blurs your imperfections and you don't have to use a lot of concealer, but the coverage is buildable and it's like a medium to full coverage. Another one that's drugstore brand is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I was on this stuff like all summer. I absolutely love this foundation and it's supposed to give off a 24-hour wear. However, I don't really think it's 24 hours. I wouldn't want this to stay on 24 hours, but it gives a really nice coverage and you don't need a lot of product, which is what I really like. And it also conceals as well. A lot of people don't talk about the concealing facts of this foundation, and also again, you don't need a lot of this product. Moving on to high end, which I have been grabbing a lot, is my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This foundation is about $43, but it's totally worth it. And the reason why I think it's worth it is because it gives you like a natural everyday type of coverage, but it is buildable and you can conceal and everything like that with this. The next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. This stuff is only $25 and it is bomb. The only con I really have to this foundation is the fact that you do need to have sort of like an oil underneath to actually be able to blend this product out really good, and you have to use a brush. You can't really use a beauty blender, which sucks. But I do love the coverage of this foundation. It is a good everyday foundation. Another one that's really good, which is super expensive, if you guys can afford this, then please pick this up. But this is about $60, I believe, at Sephora. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And it is, I want to say like last year, it was my go-to. I always pick this up during the winter because it just made my skin look super flawless and airbrushed. So if you have it to splurge, definitely add this to your Christmas list because this is definitely a fave. Another one that I use all the time on my clients is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I pick this up a lot if I'm in a rush, like if I'm just doing like a 10-minute, 15-minute look and I need to get out the house. I grab this foundation because it's absolutely bomb. However, I do notice that it tends to make your skin a little dry. So definitely moisturize or use an oil before applying this foundation. But yeah, I really like this one. I always grab it for my clients. And then one that did not make my fave list, but it is a really good drugstore brand, which is the Revlon Photo Airbrush Effect Foundation. This stuff is bomb. It's going to leave your skin dewy. It's going to blur out your imperfections. It's going to conceal, and it's not going to give you a harsh flashback. I know with like some of the Studio Fix foundations, it gives off a harsh flashback because it has SPF in it. But this one doesn't. This one is really good for photos and just an everyday look. So it's just easy for you guys. And I also want to share just my top 3 concealers that I always grab. My number 1 is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. It is a liquid concealer. Very easy to blend out, and it gives you a really nice coverage. If I'm going for a more dramatic look, I'll grab the Kevyn Aucoin. This stuff is like paste. It's really thick, but it's going to give you full coverage, and you don't need a lot of product, so this product will last you forever. Again, I use it if I really want a dramatic highlight. And then if I'm going for a heavier coverage, I'll grab the MAC Studio Fix concealer, and I would just apply this underneath my eyes just to get rid of like dark circles and everything like that. And I usually put it on top of my LA Girl Pro Conceal. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about these foundations, please let me know. I will list them down below so you guys can see all of them. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So I'll talk to you guys later.